Astronomers have found an object 20 light years away from us, which has sparked curiosity all over the world because we can't really tell what it is. It is right on the border of being either a star or a planet. It is much heavier than Jupiter, but only a little bigger. Also, it has polar lights and a very strong magnetic field. Very odd characteristics which usually don't fit together. How can we explain this mysterious object? Welcome to Clixoom Science and Fiction.
1, 2, 3.
This newfound object was named SIMP J01365663 plus 09333473, and it's indeed very mysterious in a special way. It resembles a brown dwarf, but also not. There could be 100 billion of them in our Milky Way. One of their traits is that they are too cold and too small to become real stars with a lasting nuclear fusion. But on the other hand, they are also too big and too warm to qualify as a planet. Because of that, these objects are often called failed stars. Some of these brown dwarfs are in direct vicinity of Earth. For example, 2 of them are orbiting each other only 6.6 light years away from us. But this newly discovered object is different. It was discovered by an astronomy team from California. They observed it with radio telescopes of the Very Large Array and quickly realized that it technically is too small and too light to be a brown dwarf. Here are the precise facts in comparison to Jupiter, the biggest planet in the solar system. The mysterious object is about 12.7 Jupiter masses heavy, but its radius is only 1.22 times as big. But the limit from which a deuterium nuclear fusion is possible and an object can be described as a brown dwarf is 13 Jupiter masses. So technically, SIMP J01365663 is just below that. With its 825 degrees Celsius or 1517 degrees Fahrenheit, the mysterious object is also not hot enough to be a brown dwarf. Scientists guess that the mysterious celestial body is 200 million years young. These facts more likely lead to the conclusion that it is a giant planet. Under these circumstances, only so-called loner planets come into question. These loner planets are gas giants that don't circle around a star but travel through space alone. So far, it has been assumed that these loner planets originated similar to stars through the collapse of gas clouds. Turbulences that have catapulted the object out of their home planetary system into space are considered as another possibility of their emergence. On top of all these mysteries, there are 2 more strange observations. The mysterious celestial body has a gigantic magnetic field, about 200 times stronger than that of Jupiter. This is what the Californian research team had to say about that. The combination of age, mass and temperature of this celestial body cannot explain such a strong magnetic field. But how does this come about then? Another guess is that the object rotates extremely fast. This leaves another question. It also has polar lights. How is that possible? After all, there are no stars nearby and therefore no solar winds that could explain these luminous appearances through an interaction with the magnetic field. A possible explanation could be that the object has a planet or moon that triggers polar lights by interacting with the magnetic field of a mysterious object. Something similar happens with Saturn and its moon called Enceladus. However, it would also be possible that the polar lights are caused by interactions within the atmosphere of SIMP J01365663. That is the case with some polar lights from Jupiter. The big question, is it a planet or a brown dwarf, has not yet been answered by the astronomy teams. However, the object has already been classified in a group in the spectral class T 2.5. It includes brown giants which have hints of methane, water and carbon monoxide in their spectral signatures, but also sodium and potassium in their atmospheres. The research team in California is certain that it will soon find out more about this object. This could help to better understand the magnetic processes of stars and planets, says Melody Kao, one of the researchers. Space never ceases to fascinate. Check out our video on the first picture of the Earth and the Moon right here. And click here to subscribe, and don't forget the bell. Until then, stay tuned and see you soon.